Good evening. This is Sonya Brown, and today is June the 1st, 2020. And I will be speaking to you on today about my culture. African culture and their traditions. The three essential features of African tradition, religions are belief, worship, and morality. We're going to talk a little bit about belief right now. In the African tradition religion, the main beliefs are God, the divinities, spirits, and ancestor. The belief in God as a supreme being is central to all the tradition religions, but there are a few where there is not so. Next to God are the divinities, which are spiritual beings who owns their origins to and are dependent on God and are messengers of God. The divinities are recognized as a demanding as considered as good and just. There is also a class of immortal spiritual beings who may be good or mischievous or even evil. Some of the spirits are people who have died but that's portrayed some evil deeds in their lives. There are also a belief that the spirit of witches and wizards are able to leave their bodies and inhabit lower animals in order to harm other people. It is also believed that there are good spirits known as living dead. And what that means is who are members of the family who has passed away and now live in a state that allows them a special religion, a special relationship with God. The divinities and good spirits, they are protected the families from harm as they have power over evil spirits. That was the belief in what they believe in. And worship, they believe in worshiping only God and the divinities. And are worshipers through sacrifice, offering, prayer, invocation, praise, music, and dance. There are an abundance of temples, shrines, altars, and groves used for private and public worship. Morality. Human conduct is most important with Africans. Traditions, traditional religions. And the belief in God implies a certain type of conduct. Conduct that respects that established by God and watched over by the divinities and the ancestors. Traditional African customs. Africans have a multicultural society which innumerable African tribes and ethnic groups throughout the continent. One traditional custom in Africans culture is that of Lolabola. And what that means is where a groom pays the father of the bride in order to compensate for that loss of the man's daughter. One of the main characteristics of culture of African people is use of masks in rituals and ceremonies. It is believed that the earliest masks were used in African before Paleolithic eras. They represent spirits of animals or ancestors, mythology heroes, moral values, or a form of honoring of a person in a symbolic way. They are made from wood, pottery, textile, copper, and bronze. Details could be made from animal teeth, hair, bones, horns, as well as feathers, seashells, and even straws and eggshells. The makers of the mask has a high rank in the villages because it is believed that they have a contact with a spirit world, and making masks is a craft passed down in families. So it's passed down into the family. This is my story about the African tradition and their culture and what they believe in and how they believe in. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.